Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bhagavath Kide. Today I will share with all of you such interesting story, and that story is related to the Tenali Raman. We all know that Tenali Raman was a very clever man. He had lots of ideas in his brain. By using those ideas, he can solve any problem or any situations. So let's start about this story. And that story name is Raman's Cure for a Hunchback. Raman was be executed by a guard and outwitted them and managed to survive. The guard took him back to the king for further instructions. The king Krishnadev Raya was annoyed to see Raman again. He seems to be too clever. Do one thing, said the king to the guards. Bury him the neck deep in the soil so that he cannot move. After that, they have him crushed by an elephant. The guard took Raman to the outskirts of the city. One of them kept a watch on Raman as the other dug to the deep trench. They pushed Raman into the ditch and fill it tight with the soil. Raman was thus pinned to the ground. Only his head was visible above the ground. After that, now you can pray to Kalima. We all go and get the elephant, said the guards. And they left. They had no fear of Raman running away, as was buried neck. After that, but Raman was not worried. Help will come soon, he said to himself. After that, soon help did arrive. A washerman came that way, carrying on his back a bundle of washed and passed cloths. He had hunchback with the back and bent. He could see ground. Effortlessly, he was started to see a head off on the ground. Amazing! This man has only head, no trunk and no limbs. Getting curious, he went near Raman. After that, hi, said Raman in greeting. The washerman was startled to the hear sound coming from the head without the trunk or limbs. Scared, he stepped back. No doubt, you are surprised to see me like this, Raman said. Don't be scared, I am also a washerman like you. But what are you doing? Asked the washerman. My wife was nagging me for not doing anything about my hunchback, said Raman. After that, what do you do, hunchback? Asked the washerman surprised. With the load I carried in my childhood, my back became the bent like a bow, Raman said. Then the kind man said, I could easily straight my back if I stand buried neck deep like this for 12 hours. Does it relax work? Asked the washerman eagerly. He was also looking for a remedy of his hunchback. He said, I work for him. The remedy was suggested to him by a wandering fakir, said Raman. After that, has it worked for you? Asked the washerman doubtfully. I have been buried this way for more than 12 hours. My wife will be here any moment to pull me up. She seems to be delayed, said Raman. It's getting late for me. I have to deliver these clothes to the palace, said the washerman, but I am eager to see whether the treatment has worked for you. You have to wait until my wife turns up to pull me up, said Raman. Why wait for her? I'll pull you up, said washerman. Dropping the bundle he was carrying, the washerman loosed the earth around Raman and pulled him up. The Raman sprang up, standing straight like an arrow. Wow, my hunchback is gone, Raman hugged the washerman. The washerman was impressed. He told Raman that was tempted to the try the remedy. After that, go ahead to do it, said Raman. But I have this bundle of clothes to be delivered in the palace, said the washerman. I'll do it for you, Raman gently said to the washerman. Interesting. The bundle of clothes to the Raman. Washerman jumped into the pit vacated by the Raman. Raman filled the pit and packed it tightly with soil. Now the washerman's head could be seen above the ground. Then he left carrying the bundle of clothes. On the way he saw the guards approaching, bringing with them an elephant. He bent his back and then started walking slowly. After that, the guards took him for a washerman and walked on. Meanwhile, the washerman was standing in the pit, aiming for a straighter back. He was an elephant being led towards the spot where was standing the pit. As the elephant came nearer, he became frightened and started shouting for help. The guards were surprised to see another man standing in the pit in the place of Raman. On the closer examinations, they realized that man now standing in the pit was the washerman. They pulled him out of the pit and asked him how he had led there. The washerman told his story. The man who crossed our path was Raman. Raman said. One of the guards, seeing us, he must have bent his back. He fooled us again, said the other guards. Meanwhile, the Raman was delivered at the the palace. As he was coming out of palace, he ran into King Krishnadeva. You again yelled the king. By now, the guard had reached the palace and they told the king everything. The king was irritated by Raman, but he was impressed by his intelligence. After that, the Krishnadeva turned to Raman. You have managed to survive it again. I will let you go this time, but on one condition, said the king. Never show me your face with this parting words. The king sent Raman away. Raman was not disappointed. I will wait for the right opportunity to win over the king, he said to his wife. This is all about today's story. Thank you.